Welcome back. So in the last tutorial we created these two antennas and we continue creating our communication systems. So there's a few more things to do. This top antenna and the front antenna, and let's have a look. Okay, so in the picture you can see it kinda goes in that shape, so we will try to create this body here. Let's have a look. So we already have a plane, I believe, that we can use. So let's have a look at that plane. How far is that plane is? It's up here. And we're going to need this plane a bit higher. So we're going to show the plane. And then we're going to create a plane off of this plane. And let's see how far up that is. Almost one, something like that, I think. Let's have a look at it again. Maybe a little bit lower, so let's try 116. 16 is going to be good. Okay. And then we're just going to again extrude some squarish form and then cut extrude from the side for this purpose. So let's just choose a center rectangle somewhere here, and it's going to be about this big. About that big. Okay. And we're going to extrude straight into the body. Just extrude straight inside. That's fine. Okay, and if we feel it's too thick, we can always take down from its thickness. I do believe it's too thick, so let's go back to the sketch and then edit the sketch. Just grab one of the corners and just drag it down to make it thinner. Maybe a bit longer. Yeah, I think that would do it. Okay, press OK on that. Exit this. And then we're going to go from going to keep this plane. Probably we're going to hide it for now. Okay, and then we're gonna go from plane. I believe we already have a good plane that we can use. Plane 17. Yeah, plane 17 is good. So let's take plane 17 and then sketch on plane 17 and cut from there. Let's flip it around. Okay, let's have a look at this picture again. Okay, so it comes down in this direction. So let's just grab a spline here quickly. And it comes down a little bit here. It comes down about that much. And then grab another spline. Come all the way down here. And then let's make this two tangents. So hold Control. Probably is better if we put one of these on there, and that's good. Sketch fillet, and then let's have a look at this drawing again, and the same thing in the back. So something from here. And then we just grab another spline. Come down here about there, and then grab another one and just gonna come down to this edge. Let's add the sketch fillets to these corners. One here, one here. That looks good. And then just close up these sketches. Let's grab a line. Okay, and then grab another line. Come to this edge. Okay, press OK on that. And we're just going to extrude these parts here. Going to select the contours that we want. So let's close up these lines. Looks like it's not closed. Now it's shaded in. Okay, good. Let's cut them through now. Let's cut through on them in that direction. And that is perfectly fine for me. There's no other bits hanging out. That's good. And let's have a look at our picture. Maybe it gets a bit skinnier towards the end here. So what we can do is go back to the sketch, edit the sketch. And we can just grab one of these lines and pull it in. Instead, we can add a control polygon to them. Select this whole line. So yeah, well, let's not mess about with this. Let's leave it like that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's see what we have on top of that. So it looks like it's a simple antenna. So let's just grab another sketch quickly here on the front plane. Okay, and it's just going to be one of these. So let's grab this line here, and then it's just going to be one of these lines, and then we grab something like that. Let's pull these lines out about here. I want to make sure that we rotate into our part somewhat straight. No, actually, instead of a spline, let's just use a simple line to make our life easier. Somewhere around here, all the way back here. Let's bring it up somewhere about there. Okay, and then we add our chamfers afterwards. Okay, so let's cut the bottom portion of it. Let's turn the bottom line into a construction line, and let's go over to revolve. So that's a very thick, but I like it like that. Let's have a look at the picture how thick the antenna is. Maybe we can go back and make these a bit less. So just matter of pull it down, and then let's go back to revolve, and that looks a lot better already. Press OK on that. I'm just gonna come in here and then we're going, actually let's go back to the line and adjust our lines. So did this sketch here. What we want is this to be a bit more forward. How about that? And then maybe bring it down so it actually revolves into our model. Okay, we will try something else. So I'm gonna press OK on that. And what we can do is just grab this face here, sketch on this face, and then grab a corner rectangle and sketch from this corner. If I can grab that corner, let's just sketch from that corner to, I can see it. Right, so instead of sketching on it, let's do something else. So sketch on this face, and then come in here, and what we're going to do is do a convert entities, and then come in here and get an extrude. Okay, and just going to extrude, oh, that's a long one, into the middle portion of this antenna. And that looks good to me. I'll press OK on that, and now it's nicely together. Okay, and one last thing we can do with this is go to our fillets, add our fillets to these edges, do 5 on that, not 2, just 1, 0.5 probably, that's good, and add the same thing to the back. Okay, and add some smaller chamfers as well to some smaller fillets to the stand itself. 0.2, 0.2 might be better, or 0.3, 0.3, that's even better. And let's add this to all edges, and there's one back here as well. Let's grab that. That's good. Okay, perfect, I like that. So yeah, there's one more to do, and that is the front-facing antenna. So that's going to be a very simple design. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a plane. We're going to make a plane on the off of the right plane. Let's flip that. Let's bring it all the way out to here. And let's have a look at how big is this antenna. I think our plane is at the perfect place. Maybe we can bring this plane back just a little bit. And let's say about 295, 294, maybe 293, 293. Okay, that's good. And then we're just going to make a sketch on that. And we will continue with this tutorial in the next one. So see you back.